All right, welcome back to another episode of the 2021 MLB Draft Show. And tonight we are joined by a really talented lefty out of Bullard, Texas. We've got Hagen Smith, the pride of Bullard High School. Hagen, welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome, man. Glad to have you, Hagen. I just want to jump right into this, man. Just talk to me a little bit about how your year's going so far. Obviously, the results are there. You got 4 no-hitters so far in 6 starts. And just talk to me about how your season's been.
It's been going pretty good. Our team actually – we just struggled like the first few tournaments we played, but then we kind of got going, started pitching good, and then hitting good. So we've been having a good season.
Ian kind of hit it out like right away that you've got 4 no-hitters and 6 starts this year. So seems like it's going all right. Can you tell the viewers and the listeners who Hagen Smith is on the mound and kind of how you like to attack hitters?
I'm a pitcher, and I like to mainly just attack people with my fastball in high school, but slider is my favorite pitch to throw.
And you got a changeup as well, don't you?
I do.
Okay, very nice.
Well, just talk to me a little bit about August 2019. The injury came about. You found out you had to get surgery. I've read of all the reports. Your spirits were up. But just talk to me a little bit about how you really felt about how that whole situation went, how the surgery went, and the recovery.
I really wasn't that down about it. I mean, I thought I'd be way more down about it, but I just figured, I just looked, and most everyone that had the surgery came back stronger. So that was really the thing coming on.
Yeah, that's a great way of looking at it. I mean, might as well get it done earlier than later, right? Kind of set yourself up down the road. Hagen, if you by chance have a baseball on you, could you show us kind of? Could you show us your pitch grips and how you like to throw the slider and how you like to throw the changeup?
So I just do a fastball traditional.
Mm-hmm.
Slider. I kind of grip this weird. It's more like a curveball. I'm throwing a true slider now. I just started throwing it, so it's like I have the bar here, and then I have it like deep in my hand like this.
Oh yeah.
And then my true slider, I was trying to throw now. I have it across the ball, like that. And then changeup. I have the disc. It's called Fosh, pretty sure.
Yeah. Interesting. Everyone has a different changeup grip, so it's fascinating to me how everyone throws it.
Yeah, I always struggled with the changeup for a long time. So really, this year I've been throwing it more.
Mm-hmm. Well, going through that recovery process, I know you learned how to get your command back and really you're learning to feel again and feel to pitch. Excuse me. Was the data and the ability to look at that type of technology something you really leaned on going forward in your recovery, or is that something you're kind of new to still?
I'm still kind of new to it. I've only used Rapsodo a few times, and I've used TrackMan once. And I really don't understand it still, but I tried to.
I barely understand it myself.
And there's so many different corners of those pieces of tech. It's kind of hard to keep up with all of them, and they all seem to present data a little bit differently. So. But, I mean, you're going to the University of Arkansas, and they're renowned for having their pitching lab. I want to know, is that something that drew you to Arkansas, or kind of what pushed you in the direction of Fayetteville?
Yeah, that really was one of the main things, and also the fans and the coaches are crazy down there. Like the fans, we went. I was actually on the visit with. I did an interview with Drake.
Mm-hmm.
We were in the same visit, and we went to the baseball scrimmage, and there was a crazy amount of fans.
That's awesome.
Really quickly, does it excite you, the potential of playing with Drake Varnado and playing with Peyton Stovall and some of these other guys that are committed?
Oh yeah, I really want to. We played on the area kid team together too, but I mean I didn't play good, so it wasn't really that fun.
It happens though. Yeah, it's cool to know that you can go to school with kids that you're already familiar with. You guys can go and really just start something new if you guys all end up at school or end up in at the next level. We got a few more months before you either end up maybe in the draft or at Arkansas, as we were just talking about. What are some things you'd like to work on going forward over the next couple of months?
Definitely try to go with the new slider more, because I feel good at it in the bullpen, so I just try to throw it for strikes in games.
Nice. Well, in terms of the next steps, because obviously Arkansas is, I dare you to find a better backup plan in case you don't get picked early. But if you do get picked early, is there something about a big league organization or a quality, a culture that you're looking for from the team that ends up picking you?
Not really in particular. I mean, I'll just play with whoever, really.
No hitters play anywhere, bro.
No, just shoot a pitch. Well, that's awesome, man. That's really all the baseball questions I really have for you tonight, man. I really just wanted to talk to you a little bit, just really how your season's been going so far. You came out and been dominating the competition so far. So I just really want to know how you're feeling, how the arm's feeling, and everything like that.
Oh, yeah. I feel really good right now.
What are you up to right now? I know that you were like 93, 94 last summer, but are you still sitting 93, 95? Where are you at?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. My coach told me I hit 97 in a game. I don't know. I know I've hit 96 in the bullpen, but
it's coming.
Jeez, 96 from a lefty is I'll make sure to get this podcast out sooner rather than later. That's big, man. I got another question for you in terms of introducing yourself to area scouts and introducing yourself to big league organizations. How'd those Zoom calls go? And kind of, was there any questions that were strange or kind of caught you off guard?
Not really that caught me off guard. I mean, I didn't really know what to expect going into them, but there wasn't really that many strange questions.
Yeah. I mean, you sound like, Hagen, you sound like the guy that's just going with the flow and whatever happens, happens. And it must be nice having a win-win situation in your back pocket. I mean, Arkansas are the big leagues. That'll work.
Oh, yeah. Nice to have that.
Nice, man. Well, I don't have any more questions. Ian, do you got anything else you want to wrap up with?
Man, I appreciate this, Hagen. This has been great, man.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much for joining us, man. And we're going to be watching. And I'll tell you what, if after this podcast you give up a hit this week, we'll own it. That'll be on us, bro.
That's all sure.
All right, man. Well, take it easy, and we'll talk to you soon. All right.
Okay.
Thank you.